Hey, it's your buddy Tim Chill back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. And this will be a video, just kind of a catch up video. I did something that I thought was going to be kind of cool and turned out not to be super cool, but I'll show it to you since I spent some time and effort to do it. So I figured maybe we'd want to see it. But really, I just want to catch up. We'll talk about all the stuff going on in Raid. I'll give you some thoughts on the champions that are going to be at the 10 times events, and we will talk some turkey. So let's do it. Okay, so let's talk about what I did first, since that is on the front of my mind. So, what I did was, and I thought this was going to be super cool, is yeah, that's been buggy. I don't know. I think it's been buggy for everyone. What I did, which I thought was going to be super cool, is I went in and I took that fusion, which isn't here anymore, the Herndig fusion, and I built not only Herndig, which I did a video on, but I built all four of his supports because I thought there looked like there was going to be some synergy in the support with Herndig, all except for that one Shadowkin, which I can't really figure out what he does. And I figured I'd build them and see how they run together and how maybe there's some secret Easter egg or something that Plarium hid if you build all the epic champions and the Lego Fusion champion if they would do something super cool. They didn't. It wasn't wonderful. But let's take a look at them. I figured the best way to look at them is in Doom Tower, not Doom Tower Hard. We talked about this before. What I'd like to do is for my faction war team, I would take them up here to Doom Tower 19. And so here they are. I actually rebuilt my Herndig. I took the accuracy off him and tried to make him more of a damage dealer. I couldn't get the crit rate I liked, but I have a Savage set on him and actually still had some pretty decent accuracy on him. So I rebuilt him. I've got him in the lead. I've got him in the lead because he's got crit rate in all Doom Tower battles, and my poor Hermdig needs the crit rate. But here's his stats. You can see I tried to make him semi-fast with crit rate and some crit damage. So since he's sort of a damage dealer, I didn't book or mastery any of these guys because honestly I'm not sure I'm ever going to use them. So I didn't want to waste tons of resources on him. Again, made him fast with crit rate, some crit damage, and accuracy because he does have some things he wants to land with the freezes and things that sort of make his kit work. Let's see, an extra hit if the guy's under a freeze buff, and then we'll ignore defense and shield if the target's under a freeze debuff as well. So yeah, so he does some stuff. Honestly, I feel like he's kind of useless. Also, the hippo I thought was interesting. He does not tend to like to use his res ability very much. So I tried to put as much HP as I could on him and make him fast enough to make something happen. So yeah, so let's see. I'll show you guys how this team runs. Not super impressive. I'm not sure we'll get through this final wave on 118, but we'll see. As you can see, my Herndig is still the fastest, which is a shame. But yeah, we'll see. See if we can get through this. Okay, so he went down. Herndig did his damage. So now you would think the hippo would res, right? Now watch. Coming up on Hippo's turn. Oh, he did. Okay, good. And there's Herndig. See, I got to say, Herndig does some major damage. It's pretty impressive, really. I know there's some videos out there where people are talking about replacing Seer with him, which I think is a little bit optimistic. He doesn't do that kind of damage, but at least not with what I could build on him. So, yeah. But yeah, I mean, kind of fun epics. I think if you're struggling for epics in any of these, faction war teams, I think any of them would be pretty good. So let me take you to one that I know that we can win because I beat it with them. So it was not far. 111. Actually, this wasn't a fun one. This was a fun one. 109. So we'll go 10 floors lower than the highest, and I know I can win this one. So we'll be able to see how their damage works out, and keep an eye on this Shadowkin over here, which has sort of disappeared behind the gigantic. It's a gigantic team, right? Besides poor Herndig and the Shadowkin, these three middle guys are just ginormous, and yeah, they do pretty good. So there he goes. He froze him, and then he went in and did his damage, which was, I don't have him built out great, so I can't really, fault him for not doing a whole lot. So he got two people frozen on that. Okay, and I guess Shadowkin aren't super great for crowd control, so he might come to play in that group. So we'll see. Or if you pair him with Gurgaw, maybe. I don't know. But we should be able to finish this if we can get our Hippo boy to res the rest of our team. Okay, so we got the decreased defense up, so now Herndig doesn't have to do it. He stole buffs, which is cool. So there he goes. Extra turn. Wipe him out. Ooh. Not nice. Who is that? I don't even recognize that champion. So his animations are really cool. I mean, he's super quick. I guess all the Shadowkin are really quick. Genbo, my kind of favorite nuker, does that sort of quick stuff too. So yeah. Anyway, you can see it's now see Hippo. I'm gonna see if he's got his. Yeah, I am convinced that there are times that he has his res up and just won't use it. So, I don't know if that's true or not. So, but it seems like it, because I've had times where I've had two guys down, and he'll go almost a wave and a half before he finally uses his res. So you can see we got two guys down now. Three guys. Let's see if he'll come around and use it, or if we're gonna die. Yeah, no. Or did he try to use it, and because he had the black buffs on him, maybe it didn't work? That was okay, there he goes. Now he used it. So maybe he's just too slow to catch up with it. Anyway. So good. He gets an extra turn. We should finish him off here. Yeah. I tried to put him in on some of my dungeon teams, thinking, okay, we'll see. Nah, it didn't work. I don't have enough gear to make him work like that. So let's finish this. We'll show our damage. Obviously, Herndig's going to do the most, and then that big fella in front, who I forget his name, will do the second most. So 800 for him. Siege Hulk, 116, and everybody else. Skathix, okay, yeah. Anyway, did not turn out to be as cool as I wanted it to, but I figured I'd show y'all, and since I spent some time doing it. So obviously, lots of cool stuff coming up. We've got the 2 times on the lifesteal, which I'm not super excited about. The Herndig Fusion's ending. The 10 times event on voice shards is coming up, and my understanding is the champions that they're looking at are, for the 10 times, which is Thursday and Friday of this week, are Shadowkins. So this support champion would be amazing. Her kind of debuff of herself, or reflect debuffs and cleanse, is a pretty cool ability. And obviously, I'm not sure there's a debuff in the game she's not putting with her A2 here. And then this A3 is what I was talking about. I wish this didn't have a cooldown, right? It's a 3-turn cooldown. She should kind of be able to do this over and over again, I think, for a Void Legendary that's really hard to get. But pretty good. And then I also understand that this guy will be out there, which is another attack, Shadowkin, which isn't too exciting for me. But one of the Banner Lords is going to be a 10 times event. And this Banner Lord, for me, was a account changer, and it was Ursula. My understanding is you do 15 Void Shards, you're going to get an Ursula, and it's not going to count against your Mercy Rule. And she was sort of the first champion I had. I put her in a Stalwart set, and she did the decrease attack and increase attack all at the same time, and had a real nice resurrection ability, and strengthen when she did that res, or sometimes she would just do it without resing. And so she really turned things around for me. So very good champion. I think would be worth pulling 15 just to get her and see if you can get something else. You can see I have 102. I'm probably gonna pull. I'm probably gonna pull on the 2 times events. I'm in the middle of sort of not spending anything in raid right now because I feel like really what is limiting me right now is just gear. So I'm gonna try to just farm dungeons and try to upgrade the champions I have because here, let me show you. I am stuck on Doom Tower Hard. This Eternal Dragon, level 40, and I have tried everything. Here's 3 of my clanmates that have finished it. I obviously don't have the same champions as Rycliffe. I don't have Necrit or Cardiel. I've tried it with basically this team, but I don't have a Sile yet, so I tried a couple of different champions, like what is that guy's name? The Banner Lord that heals on his A1. Here, I'll show you. Oh, gosh. I can't believe I can't come up with his name. Frustrating. Banner Lord. It is this guy, Lugan. Lugan the Steadfast, right? I figured if I could just have him do his A1, so he's just constantly healing everyone and putting a shield on himself, yeah, I figured that was going to be enough. He also has a block active skills like Warlord, so I thought that might be helpful as well. And I still couldn't get through it. So, anywho, I think I'm just limited by my gear, and I figured I will just go and try to get some good new gear. So cool stuff coming up. I'll be putting out a shard video this weekend. Maybe have a beer or two, and yeah. So that's a video. Hope you all are doing well. Leave me a comment and please like and subscribe to the channel. And we will see you all later.